What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, and welcome back to another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against a subscriber/follower on Twitter. Today we're up against Brian in an NU match, as you can tell by the team down below. We're bringing some interesting stuff today, to say the least. I'm going to go over that in a second, but before we do, as I always say, if you guys would like to show some support to the channel and the series and all that stuff, I encourage you to I encourage you to feel free to click that thumbs up button below this video. It only takes a couple seconds, and it really does help out a lot. And also, if you guys want to leave a comment, let me know what your thoughts are in the battle, or what's going on with the channel, or in the gaming universe. Anything you guys have to offer, I love interacting with you, so it's a lot of fun to read your comments, basically, is what I'm saying. So don't feel shy, I do read them all that stuff. So let's go over the team here. We've got Choice Scarf Beedrill, which surprisingly has worked out well for me so far throughout testing. Then we got Specially Defensive Cryogonal, pretty standard. I just needed a Rapid Spinner, so I decided to bring that. We've got Winley, the Rotom fan, which is actually physically defensive. It's packing the Will-O-Wisp and the Volt Switch and, you know, all of that fun stuff. I used it in the Battle Spot 6v6 series not that long ago. Then we've got Reese, the Rhydon with Eviolite. It's kind of just like a tankish set. It sets rocks up, it's got the Dragon Tail, it's got Rock Blast, and I think EQ is its other move. Then we have Focus Sash, Swords Dancing Sawsbuck, which is just an absolute powerhouse. And Choice Specs Simipour, just because I needed something that had decent coverage on the special side, so we're going to go from there. Let's choose our team here. We'll see what Brian's bringing. We did battle him on the channel before, and he brought some really cool stuff, so I'm interested to see what he has. Oh, he's got the Torkoal. Torkoal is power. Oh my goodness. Torkoal is such power. He's got threats all over the place. Almastar, Torkoal, Kecleon, Electabuzz, Persian, and what is this thing's name? I always forget its name. I want to call it Pumpkaboo, and it's not Pumpkaboo. Anyway, I'm just going to move on because it'll come to me eventually. Will it? Why can't I think of its name? I don't know. I don't know. I'm being a bad person right now. So, taking a look at this team here, I have to say that probably the Persian's going to lead off with the Fake Out Pressure. I don't have any way to stop that, actually, because I just don't. I have no Ghost types, which stinks, and I have nothing with Inner Focus. What we can do is lead off with Rhydon, because if he's packing the Focus Sash, he's not going to like that so much. Not going to like that at all. Trying to think here. We need to be careful of that Almastar because that could be a Shell Smasher. The Electabuzz, ooh, the Electabuzz could be Scarfed, and that could be a lead. But I'm going to lead off with Reese to try to get some rocks up because even though he does have a spinner in that Torkoal, it'll be great to have rocks up on my opponent's side of the field just because when Torkoal comes in, he has to take 25%. So if nothing else, and break any potential Focus Sash, just like I said, that Persian could very easily be a Focus Sash user. So yeah. I still cannot think of that one Pokemon's name. It's Ghost Grass. I know exactly what it does. It's usually physically defensive. I don't know. He is going to start off with the Persian, which is fine. Now, he can taunt, which he might do to prevent me from setting up rocks immediately. But what I really want to do is just spam Rock Blast, basically, because we don't know if he's Focus Sash. We'll get to see here. Oh no, he's just going to straight up U-turn. Okay, no Fake Out. I guess he figured that was not going to be worth it. So we're going to get some nice damage off on something. I mean, I hope you go into Torkoal here. That's really not the best matchup for you. And I think, in fact, we may just 2-hit KO you. And why did the music just stop? I don't like that. Alright, so we got Heidi Glum coming out here, who's going to take absolutely no damage whatsoever from those Rock Blasts. Even if we hit 5 times, it's not even going to do 50%. And that was a crit. That was a crit. We do hit 4 times, so I mean that's still some nice damage, but really not enough. Not enough. So we definitely have to switch here. This thing can Willow me, it can set up a Leech Seed, it can just do all kinds of things that I don't really enjoy. What are you gonna do to me? I'm legitimately scared. Well, not really. I'm not that scared. I'm just... I don't know. I'm indifferent, I suppose you could say. I'm going to say Cryogonal is our best bet here. I mean, we don't take physical hits well, though. That's the thing. If he's offensive, he's just going to poop all over us. Puddles can come in. fairly safely. We are choice specs, so we can very easily go for an Ice Beam, but then he could switch in his Torkoal, which would not be the best time for us. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to send it in here. Even though it's fairly frail, I don't think he's going to do anything that scary. I think either a Willow or Elite Seed is coming. I'm not afraid of either of those. So, be my guess. Yeah, he's going to go for the Willow. It's going to connect. That means absolutely nothing. And we are going to give away the fact that we are special here, judging by, you know, our willingness to switch into something, you know, as obvious as a Willow there. So, he really, I guess he didn't have that much of an option, because I don't know why it would stay in, but still, you had to go for it. You had to go for it. So let's pull out the Ice Beam here. The Torkoal may come out. We may see that. I mean, I feel like that's kind of obvious. The Torkoal does come out. I don't think that's going to be a 2-hit KO, even though we're choice specs. I mean, it's a resisted hit. And it's a Torkoal, which isn't that bulky on the special side, to be fair. But, yeah. I mean, getting rid of Torkoal early would be great. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I would love to get rid of Torkoal early. He's going to withdraw because I'm pretty sure we would just one-shot with an Ice Beam. What does Courtney act? It is going to be the Kecleon, which is fairly bulky on the special side. That's going to take this just fine. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That is choice specs, ladies and gents, and that does nothing. He's probably wondering what I'm carrying. He might predict here, or not predict, but figure out that I'm choice specs just by the simple fact that I haven't taken Life Orb damage. Now, I don't know what you're going to want to do to me. What do these things typically carry? We saw the lefties, right? Did I really just miss that? Yeah, I think that was lefties. So, he's not Assault Vest. Which means we could go into... No, I don't want to go into Sawsbuck and waste my stuff. You know, my stuff. That stuff. Let's see. Beedrill could be a fairly okay switch here, but we're going to take a lot of damage depending on what he goes for. I think I would much rather just go into Winley. So that's what we're going to do. Winley it is. Winley it is, because Ice Beam is not worth it, sadly. Not worth it. He is Protean, too. He's going to go for the Foul Play and turn into a Dark type, predicting maybe the Rhydon to come out. Interesting. That really doesn't do that much. Kecleons are usually physical, so that is fair enough. With our lefties here, that's going to bring us back up to like 95% of our max health. And he's going to get his lefties too. Wait, he's Foul Play, so he's probably specially defensive. He's probably not offensive at all. Foul Play, and judging by how much that's... Yeah, he's probably just especially defensive. Okay. I'm putting the pieces together here. So he's probably packing the Recover. But getting a burn would still be helpful. And he may predict that and go right into the Torkoal here. It's quite possible, actually. But I'm still going to go for the Willow to get some kind of residual damage on something. He's going to withdraw. Don't go into the Torkoal. I should have went for the Volt Switch, Predicting Switch. Alaska 5000 is the Electabuzz. So we're going to get some nice residual damage going there. So I have a burn Pokemon. My opponent has a burn Pokemon. That really doesn't mean a whole lot, because both of the burn Pokemon are special. So that, like I said, does not mean a whole lot at all. Now, why would you come out here? What are you going to do to me? Question is, are you Eviolite? Are you Choice Scarf? Are you Choice Specs? What are you? What are you? Unfortunately, do I have much of a switch? I guess we can go into Cryogonal here to take any special hit fairly well. We could go into our Rhydon here, but if he predicts that and just is going for HP Ice, because it's also super effective on Winley, so that might not be the best switch in the world. And it'll also... no, it won't give away what set he is. I mean, they're just about all offensive because Electabuzz has really bad bulk, but we need to be able to take a hit here. At least we'll get some baby damage going with the burn. We see the Focus Blast predicting the Cryogonal to come out. Can we take that? Wow, that does a lot. That's definitely Specs. If I've ever seen it, that is definitely Specs. Huh. Alright, well, I kind of want to go back into Winley now. I mean, we can't get off a Recover. He's definitely faster. I guess he was predicting either Rhydon or Cryogonal to come out, and Focus Blast hits both of them really hard. So, not a bad play. But we know what he is now. He's definitely choiced. There's no way he would do that much damage to a Cryogonal. It's fully specially defensive if he wasn't Specs. So that means we could get a safe switch into B-Drill here to get a nice little U-turn off. Problem is I don't want to get staticked. That would be a big problem. I mean, U-turn might just flat out kill the Selectabuzz, to be perfectly fair. Do I want to go back out into Winley? I don't know that I do. It's kind of... It's not risky, but I don't want to take a lot of damage because I don't have reliable recovery. I mean, to be fair, our Buzz, the B-Drill, doesn't really either. And by not really, I mean he has no recovery at all. Ugh, this is tough. This is really tough. I mean, we actually have some decent special bulk on this B-Drill, so you know what? We're going to go into it here. Because we are Choice Scarf, we should be able to outspeed whatever's going to come in. And he's staying in, so he's going for the Focus Blast again. I mean, can you miss it? That would be cool. No, he's going to connect. And this is going to hurt, even though it's a resisted hit. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not nearly as much as I thought it was going to. He's going to get the special D-drop. Going to get some more burn damage. B-Drill taking hits here. Wow, that did nothing. Maybe you are just Choice Scarfed. Am I just underestimating Electabuzz's power? Is that really what's happening right now? Now the question is he going to predict a drill run here? Because if he goes into Torkoal, I still don't think drill run is a 2-hit KO. I think our best play here is to just go for the U-turn. Because I really just don't see you staying in. So we're going to go for the U-turn. And no, he's going to withdraw, so we're not going to get to see if he's Specs or Scarf. I guess I would have to calc it. The Delta Work is going to come out, which is the Torkoal, so the drill run would have been a great play. Or even knockoff. We'll see here if he's Rocky Helmet, as that does absolutely no damage whatsoever. No Rocky Helmet, so he's probably lefties, I'm guessing. Unless he's an offensive set, like Shell Smash, White Herb, or something. That would be kind of crazy. Kind of crazy indeed. Yes, now we can go into Puddles to force this Torkoal out and go for an Ice Beam, predicting the Pumpkin Pokemon to come out. Why can I not think of its name? Oh my god, this is terrible. This is absolutely disgustingly disgusting. Disgustingly disgusting. That's just, yeah. That's just, yeah. I just have no words. So out comes our beautiful Puddles here. I really want Simipour to put in some work. I really do. Ice Beam will still put a decent amount of pressure on his team as long as he doesn't just stay in here with the Torkoal. But even then, I think it'll do some nice damage, to be fair. Focus Blast is out of the question. I really think that... Yeah, I really think it's going to come out here. He's not going to sacrifice his Torkoal from full health. No way. Not happening. No, he's going to go for the Protect to see what I'm going to lock myself into. Not a bad play at all. Oh, God, why do you have Protect on a Torkoal? That's good, though. That's good. I'm not saying that as like, oh, that's terrible to have on there. That's actually pretty good. I like that. And you stall out for a little bit of extra burn damage. Nothing wrong with that at all. Smart play on my opponent's part. He is a very good player, so I will give you that. Now, the question is, do you know that I'm choiced at this point? Do you know that I'm choiced? Because I don't think 2 Ice Beams will kill. I still think he wants to switch in his physical wall. I really do. That I keep wanting to call Pumpkaboo, even though Pumpkaboo is the previous form. We're going to go for it here. We're going to go for the Ice Beam. He is going to still withdraw because he's not positive that we are choiced. Come on, bring it in. Courtney Act is the... Oh, the Kecleon. Okay, fair enough. You should be able to take that just fine. You took it just fine last time. Is that a crit? That is a crit! But he can very easily just go for the recover here as we switch out. Because even... I'm trying to think. It looks like maybe it'll be a 2-hit KO. Otherwise, if he doesn't recover, maybe. But it's really not worth it. This could be a decent opportunity to go into Cryogonal to get a recover off. That has potential. So we're gonna do that. Are we? Yeah, we are gonna do that. If he ends up getting rid of Cryogonal because he attacks here with a Shadow Sneak, which could be possible, then, I don't know. I guess we just get a free switch into something, so that'll be nice. Nope, he does go for the recover. I figured that was coming. So, we have figured out a majority of his team. We know the Electabuzz is choice. We're just not positive what it is. I was leaning towards Specs, just because a non-stab Focus Blast did so much damage to this Cryogonal. But then, again, it did, like, nothing to Beedrill, so that's kind of crazy. But we have that. Then we have specially defensive Kecleon. We have physically defensive Ghost Pumpkin Thingamajiggy. We've got the Persian, which it hasn't shown an item, so I'm assuming it's Focus Sash. And we still don't know if it has Fake Out, because he hasn't shown that yet. Now, he may predict the recover here. I don't know. But I'm going to go for it regardless. He's going to stay in. What do you have for me? Do you have a fighting type move that I should be scared of? Or are you going to Toxic me? No, he's going to T-Wave me and turn in... Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So he's got Foul Play, T-Wave. What else? Foul Play, T-Wave, Recover. And we haven't seen his last move yet. So I think I want a Toxic. I don't think the Electabuzz is going to come in. In fact, having this this thing stay out actually would be the best case scenario. Or bring in... I don't know. No, he is going to stay in and go for the Foul Play, turn into a Dark type, which is fine. Alright, I'm okay with that. I don't think it's going to do that much. Wow, that actually did a lot. The problem is I think I have decent attack IVs on this. It's not 0, I know that. Because when I'm breeding, it's really difficult to do. I try to get the attack stat low on special attackers just for Foul Play, but it doesn't always work out that way. Not really much of an excuse when you're not breeding for HP, you know, anything, hidden powers, because you know what I'm talking about. All right, we can go for another recover here. He's gonna withdraw now, so hopefully we don't get fully powered and we can get this recover off, and it'll be a good time. Philip O'Hara. Oh no, not Philip. Why did I think that said? I'm talking with an accent now. Why did I think that said Philip O'Hara? I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. Are you going to Fake Out? That is the question. I really feel like you can't touch Rhydon. Now, he may predict me to switch and just go for a U-turn. So, I kind of want to just go for a Toxic. Or even an Ice Beam. Even an Ice Beam. Because if he stays in... Oh, he may taunt me here. We could see Fake Out or Taunt or U-turn. Those are the options that I'm thinking of right here. Fake Out's going to do a butt ton of damage. He didn't show it yet. Let's go for the Ice Beam. I'm curious. I'm curious what you're going to go for. He is just going to U-turn out, so we're going to get a nice Ice Beam off on something. And that does a butt ton of damage. It does just about as much as the Foul Play from the Kecleon was doing. So we'll see. He's going to go into the Courtney Act again, predicting another Toxic. And I ended up going for Ice Beam. This will do absolutely nothing. That is pathetic damage. And with lefties, yeah, really not doing that much. At least we have the Toxic to counteract that. But, you know, it's still difficult. It's still a difficult situation. Now, we need to be careful when we're switching around Pokemon here because... we don't want to get T-Waved. We do have 2 Pokemon that are, well, actually 4 Pokemon that are immune to T-Wave right now because we have a Burn Puddles, and we have a Paralyzed Cryogonal already, which can't get paralyzed, and then Rhydon and Winley obviously can't get T-Waved anyway. So I think I want to go into Rhydon here because I want to get Rocks up. I'm hoping he does pull a double, predicting me to switch this time around. Not bad. Out comes the Persian as, like, my cat is hitting me under the bed and chewing on my knee, and that's kind of a strange feeling. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that was a bit too much information for you guys, but we got the Persian out here. And are you gonna taunt me? Are you gonna taunt me? No, I'm gonna set up rocks right now. I'm just going for it. Don't you dare go for the taunt. He's gonna U-turn. Huh. What is this set? What? He just keeps going for U-turn. I mean, is he like choiced maybe? And that's why he doesn't have taunt or... what have you. What have you, yeah, fake out. So out comes the Heidi Glum, and he's gonna frisk the Eviolite. That should be obvious that that's what we're packing, and we get the rocks off, so we may see Torkoal try to come out here. I can't risk leaving Rhydon in to get burned, so we have a couple of nice switch-ins. It could be Puddles, it could be Cryogonal. Does it really matter? If he Leech Seeds as Puddles comes in, we're gonna be almost dead. But we can't go into Sawsbug predicting that because I don't want to get burned. I'm not packing the Lumberry. It would be fine if I was, but it's not worth it. It really, really is not. Oh, wait. Does he have the Seed Bomb? These things can carry Seed Bomb. So Puddles will just straight up die if we bring it in. And that'll be our Wall Breaker gone, which would really stink because that Kecleon just walled us to, I don't know, somewhere. It walled us to somewhere, and I don't like it. And Seed Bomb would just poop on Cryogonal. So I guess we're going to go out into Puddles regardless here. It's just what it is. We got our rocks up, so that is at least a plus. Because now, all this switching that he's doing, he's going to start taking some damage from it. He does go for the Leech Seed. Definitely goes for the Leech Seed there. And I really, really, really want to go for the Focus Blast, predicting the Kecleon to come in. I really do. But I don't know if it's worth it. I really don't. If we stay in an attack, we're dead regardless. So, is it worth just going for the Ice Beam again? And my cat is still smacking me. Now he's using his claws because he's getting angry because I'm ignoring him. Alright. Get the head in the game here. We haven't shown him what our Water-type stab is. Does that really matter? You know what? I'm going to go for the Surf. I don't think he's staying in. He does. It goes for the Shadow Sneak. Alright, so we've seen just about his full moveset. We've seen Will-O-Wisp, Leech Seed, Shadow Sneak. Wait, we're still missing a move, aren't we? We are. I think we've seen it. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe the Seed Bomb? I don't know. I'm still thinking it's Seed Bomb. I really would like to come in with Buzz here and knock off, but that's not going to kill in any universe. Nope. So I guess we have to go into Winley. Is that really what we have to do, though? Because then we're going to get burned and we got more residual damage going. I don't like that. But we do have the super effective Air Slash. So you know what? We're going to do it. If it means we can get rid of this thing, I think it's kind of worth it. So we're going for the Air Slash regardless here. And we'll see what he wants to do. It's not a good advantage, or not advantage, it's not a good matchup for him, so he is going to switch out. Alright, fair enough. Out comes the Alaska 5000, which is the Electabuzz, which takes a little bit of damage due to rocks. This is not going to do much, because we're not invested. It actually does more than I thought it was going to. We're going to get some Lefties recovery, so that should bring us up to, yeah, we're back at full health, which is great. And with Burn, he's going to go down this turn. The question is, what are you going to do in the meantime? Are you going to go for a Focus Blast? Because I can't switch in Cryogonal for that. And I don't want to take a butt ton of damage on anything, really. I really, really don't. Because I switched in Cryogonal last time, and he saw that. So the question is, will I do that again? Decisions. I mean, we can't just Pain Split. If we had something like Roost, that would be great, because we could take the hit, Roost up, and, you know, have him take burn damage, and it'll be a great time. But we need to try to keep this thing in a decent amount of health. We don't outspeed this, regardless of whether he's Specs or Scarf or whatever it may be. We don't outspeed. It's just what it is. That is just the story of our lives right now. So, this is a tough decision. Beedrill can take a hit. I'm pretty sure he can take a T-Bolt. And I think that's what I'm going to ask you to do right now, I'm thinking, because I really don't want to give up Cryogonal. I really, really don't. No, we're going to try to keep Beedrill around. We're going to go into the Cryogonal. That was a tough decision for me. As you could tell, I was trying to focus, trying to think of the scenarios, but I think Cryogonal is the better play here. He is going to go for the T-Bolt. I guess he figured I wouldn't go into the Cryogonal again. And he cannot two-shot us unless he gets like max damage with our lefties there. So I'm going to say he's going to want to stay in here because he's dead due to rocks anyway, unless you're counting on Torkoal to rapid spin, which I guess could be a possibility. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to recover. That is the goal. No, he's going to stay in, let his Electabuzz go down. Please don't get parried. Alright, thank you. So we're going to recover all that health back, and we're actually going to be in a better position than what we were before. Or I guess around the same, with lefties counted in. So, huge wall-breaking threat here out of the way, so we have both choice users gone. Electabuzz on his side, and the Simipour on our side. Somehow, we've managed to keep Cryogonal at a somewhat decent health range, which I'm kind of surprised at. It's been sponging hits left and right. Let's be real here. Now, out comes the Torkoal. I'm guessing the main reason for this is to either set up his own rocks, because I have such a terribly weak to rocks team, or he's going to, whatchamacallit, he's going to rapid spin. So either way, I kind of want to go into Torkoal here. But I mean, yeah, that's freaking pumpkin thing is still a problem. It really, really is. I don't think you're going to go for a Fire-type move. I think either Stealth Rock or Rapid Spin is what you're going to do. I mean, we can go into Winley, and we can Volt Switch. Is that really going to do much for us? I mean, that'll give us a free switch into something. I also don't want him to Will-O-Wisp Rhydon coming in. We could stay in and just Toxic him, too, to get some residual damage going. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because I'm predicting him to not go for a Fire-type move here. So let's go for the Toxic. We actually outspeed even though we're paralyzed. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you going for a Roar? No, he's just going to Rapid Spin. So, paralyzed Cryogonal is still faster than this Torkoal. Unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous, actually. Because we're not invested in speed at all. I'm fully specially defensive. That's insane. So he's got 2 Pokemon Toxic. 2 of his walls, or tanks, I guess you could say. Oh, I'm just thinking now, that's, I keep calling it the Pumpkin Pokemon. I'm going to get so much flack for this in the comments, it's not even funny. I'm going to get steamrolled. But anyway, the Pumpkin Pokemon, it has Pain Split. That could be his other move that I'm just not thinking of. Now, most of the time, Torkoal's attacking move is Lava Plume, so he can't burn me because I'm paralyzed. And it's a special move, so a Cryogonal should be able to take it. So this isn't a terrible matchup for me, and you can't Toxic me if you have that either. So, I'm going to Ice Beam. Just to get some more damage. He's going to withdraw, go into not Kecleon. I don't know what, Dios Mio. Alright, that is this thing, which is actually very, very, very troublesome. Because I think I'm going to have to sack something to this. Pretty sure. Pretty sure, because I don't think Beedrill can one-shot with a Drill Run. What do we want to sack? I really want Rocks Up, to be fair. I really do. I don't want to sacrifice... Really don't want to sacrifice Rhydon, but Cryogonal has been putting in so much work, and it can stall out the Kecleon, it can stall out a lot of things, because it can't take residual damage, it can't get burned or toxic. And it's a T-Wave immunity, too. Ah, this is tough. This is really tough. I did not want him to get a free switch into this. I mean, I've got Focus Sash on Sawsbuck, so I'm not terribly afraid. I can very easily revenge kill you. Oh, wait, no, he's got Rock Blast. Ooh, that is really scary. Oh, my goodness. Okay, this is going to poop all over my team. This is going to poop all over my team, and I am scared. I am super scared. We need to think of a play here. We really need to think of a play, because I'm pretty sure Rock Blast at +2 will kill. And I don't have priority. Not that it would matter, because we're not going to kill from that range. Let's see, let's see. Are you normal? Are you normally just fully special? Because maybe Ice Beam won't kill at +2. Alright, you know what? We're going to go into Winley. That's just what it is. We're going to try it. Basically is what I'm saying. I'm not feeling very confident right now. I just thought of Rock Blast being a possibility. He does go for the Shell Smash. This thing is scary as anything. We're not especially defensive. I don't know if we can take a hit. Do you have Focus Sash? Do you have White Herb? What are we going to see here? I don't see a White Herb, so maybe he was Focus Sash, which was broken by the, not the rocks, because that was Rapid Spinned away. He was, had that broken by the Ice Beam. So maybe that was a bit unfortunate for him. We can definitely kill you with a Volt Switch now. The question is, can you kill us? He has the Ancient Power. Oh no, oh no. Come on, Winley. Wow, that just one-shots. It just one-shots. We're screwed. Oh wait, he's got Ancient Power and not Rock Blast. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. So we're kind of in the clear, but we had to sack off Winley, and I don't like that at all. I really, really don't like that. I mean, at least we have a couple of things toxicked, so we wouldn't be burning them anyway with Winley, but still, just anytime you're sacrificing Winley, it's just a bad time. Now, the question is, are you going to want to save this thing? Is it worth going for the Swords? I can't touch Mr. Pumpkin Pokemon, so if he wants to bring that in now, I can't do anything to it at all. No, he's going to go for the Ice Beam, thinking, okay, that's going to kill. Just kidding, I've got a Focus Sash. Don't you dare get the freeze. Oh my goodness, do not get the freeze. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Ah. I've got no defense for this thing now. You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. I'm so salty right now. We had this Amistar dead. We had it dead. Hornleech is 4 times super effective. There's no way he was surviving that. Everything else dies in one hit. Except maybe Cryogonal, but we can't kill it. And we can't phase it. We can't do anything. Beedrill, I don't think you outspeed. Even though you're Scarf, because you have +2 speed. So we gotta try to kill you with the Drill Run, basically. Nope, there's the Ancient Power. That is dead as anything. So that's gonna be an Amistar sweep, ladies and gents. Which is really, really unfortunate because this match was so good up until this point. It was going to be such a close match. And now it's going to be, I don't even know what. Unbelievable. Why did I even say no freeze? It's going to be a 5-0 in my opponent's favor. And I'm pretty darn salty about it, not going to lie. Gosh. I feel like this happens to me a lot. I really do. Which stinks. But I will not take anything away from my opponent. He did play very well. It's very possible that he could have come out with the victory aside from that, because it was going to be too close to tell. Too close, or never mind. I can't even get the thoughts out. I can't even speak English. I legitimately can't even speak English right now. He's going to Surf. It's 4 times super effective, so we saw his whole moveset. That's pretty cool. Even with Eviolite, there's no way we're going to take that. But what I was trying to say was that it was way too close of a match, way too even to be able to tell at that point who was going to win. He was going to take the lead 5-4 with Winley being gone and all that stuff. And then we would have tied it with Sawsbuck taking out the Amistar. We would have got a lot of health back. And then he would have probably brought out his Pumpkaboo-ish Pokemon, and, you know, we would have went from there. But that just, it was not going to work out that way. So I don't know what was going to happen. It was going to be a close match regardless. And even with that, it was still really good match. I still enjoyed it. That was the only part that really frustrated me, to be honest. Other than that, it was a very hacksless match. So very, I don't know what else to say. But I hope you guys managed to enjoy it. Yeah. We're going to do one more battle with this team. I'm not going to do 3 battles because, I don't know. This isn't my favorite team in the world. So I'm going to keep it to 2 for this one. So we'll do one more. Hopefully we get a victory on that, or at least not have hacks ruin the match like it did this one. But I will see you all for the next battle, but until then, game on.